Still in the book of Numbers, starting off at chapter 31. We should be wrapping it up in the next 2 days. Can I get an amen and a little bit of praise up in the house, please? Vengeance on Midian. The Lord spoke to Moses, saying, "Avenge the people of Israel and the Midianites. Afterwards you shall be gathered with your people." Pretty much, Moses, let's get this in order. Afterwards you're going to die. So let's go ahead and put everything in place real quick. So Moses spoke to the people, saying, "Arm men from among you from the war, that they may go against the Midian to execute the Lord's vengeance on the Midian. You shall send 1,000 from each tribe of Israel to war." It's pretty much they got 1,000 people from each tribe, got them together, started to go out and do what Moses and the Lord commanded, ended up killing every man and every king. I believe they killed somewhere around 5 kings, and they also killed Balaam. Remember Balaam? The son of Beor? Remember Balaam was the one who Balak summoned? The one who helped strategize to send the women down to the Israelites? Yeah, that Balaam. Almost would have been better if the donkey just would have went straight in the first place, huh? Wow. Wow. And Moses was angry with the officers of the army, the commanders of the 1,000, and from the service in the war. Moses said to them, "Have you let the women live?" Because remember, the women were the ones that just seduced the Israelites. "Behold, these on Balaam's advice?" Because the people of Israel to act treacherously against the Lord and the innocence of the pure. And so the plague came among the congregation of the Lord. Now therefore kill every male among the little ones, and kill every woman who is known man by laying with him. But all the young girls who have not known man laying with them, keep alive for yourselves. Encamp outside of the camp 7 days. Whoever has killed anybody, whoever has touched anybody slain, purify themselves. And kind of goes into a couple other things. Take all their riches, take all their things, but make sure you clean those too. They're yours, but make sure they're clean. That's what part of the purification was. See, a lot of times we think the purification was just a rule that we had put in place for one more thing that we had to do to get into God's presence. No, that's even for the stuff that He's going to be giving you. We need to clean that too, so we could bring that in His presence, and it not cause a curse, or not cause a disease, or not cause some type of negative or condensation on us with the Lord. He wants a relationship with us. He wants to give you stuff. And I'm not trying to sit here and preach prosperity, because I'm not. I'm just saying He does want to give you stuff. But you also have to be, I believe, a mature enough believer to be able to handle what He gives you. Lord said to Moses, "Take account of the plunder that was taken, both of man and of beast. Pretty much go ahead and divide it amongst the congregation. Half of it's going to go to the people who stayed. The other half is going to go to the people who went to war." Took some big numbers. I'm just going to read a couple of them. Now the plunder remaining of the spoil that the army took was 675,000 sheep, 72,000 cattle, 61,000 donkeys, and 32 persons in all, women who had not been known by man laying with him. And the half of the portions who had gone out to the army numbered 337,500 sheep, and the Lord's tribute of the sheep was 675. The cattle were 36,000, so on and so forth. from the people of Israel half which Moses separated for them, gives those numbers, goes into that. The officers who were over the 1,000 armies and commanders of hundreds came near to Moses and said to Moses, your servants have counted the men of war who are under the command that are not in the man of missing us. There's not a man missing from us. So pretty much they just went to war, took all the plunder, took over all these people, and there's not a man missing from them. Wow, can I get an amen in the house? Can I get an amen? Reuben and Gad settle in Gilead, something like that. Now the people of Reuben and the people of Gad had a very great number of livestock, and they saw the land of Jazer and the land of Gilead. And behold, the place was a place for livestock. So people of Gad and the people of Reuben came and said to Moses and Ezar the priest, to the chief of the congregation, that the Lord struck down before the congregation of Israel is the land for the livestock, and the servants have livestock. And they have said, if we have found favor in your sight, let this land be given to your servants for possession. Do not take us across the Jordan. But Moses said to the people of Gad and to the people of Reuben, shall your brothers go to war while you sit here? Why will you discourage the heart of the people of Israel from going into the land the Lord has given you? Your fathers did this. Remember that? Your fathers did it. Caleb and Joshua were the only ones who didn't. They tried to discourage the people. Now here we go again. Another generation trying to discourage the people of God from going into the land that He has promised them. What is your promised land? Who's trying to discourage you from that? Remember, 12 went and 2 had good rapport. 12 went and 2 had good rapport. Who's discouraging you? There may be 10 times more people discouraging you than encouraging you. There may be 10 times more people discouraging you than encouraging you. What are you going to be listening to? God has the promised land. You have to go over the Jordan. No, you cannot sit here. Yes, it's good right now. It may seem like what you want, but it's not what God has promised you. It's not what God has promised you.